We're back for another Palia tour. I'm a funny commit. I'm here with Hazelette. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Nice lanterns, like right as I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm a
No, you're
meander,
good.
so just like,
You're
yeah,
good.
nice little touch with the lanterns on the ground. That's
I just
really
wish
cool.
you could keep the candles in there. Like one time it worked, but then all of a sudden they just stopped being able to go in. That's weird.
They'll be back. They'll be back
I
to
know.
haunt you. The choice that you used for the outside, the masonry wallpaper, I think that's a really that's a nice touch, because what you get out of that is like it has a very handmade feel to it, and it's like you built this house like brick by brick, stone by stone, and mortar and all that fun stuff. What's a cozy game without chores, right?
Exactly.
So tell me about like your layout and what is it aimed for? Is it aimed for like efficiency, money making, resource gathering?
I want to say money making, because we've been doing pie parties and cake parties and making sure that yeah.
That's cool. No, it's just like this is the next generation. It's now there's no cake parties. That was so yesterday. Now pie parties are in. What intrigues me, the things that I kind of pick out is this is a space of efficiency, but you still add some little touches to kind of make it look like, it's a little seating hangout area. You got your friend over here. Does your friend have a name?
I think I named that one Minnie.
Minnie? Aw.
Yeah. And then I did like a little pattern of the fountains, because my friend Rose came over and said, because I had two, she said, what if we made a cute little pattern out of it? And we just made more.
That's
and
cool.
did like a little stepping stone, which I'm gonna try and make more, but how Zeki only has certain rugs at a time. But
if you don't have good luck with this fountain, you have other fountains to choose from. Toss the gold coin in it and see.
There you go.
Increase your probabilities of good fortune.
Right. And then I finally got the last referral and got my fountain.
Oh yeah.
Been waiting on that.
And you know what little joke that I made, and kind of a little realization that I had is like, I know people.
Exactly.
It's an achievement for knowing people, and that's in this day and age that's important.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you have it laid out. Like the lighting is well balanced, and the chairs that you chose, they're nice and comfy. Definitely outdoor furniture feel to them. I always wondered, like, what do we got hiding behind these screens? Oh, it's just a screen. Okay.
This one's just a screen. This is actually new. I had it inside my house for a while. And then Ash is my interior decorator, so she helped me create a little outdoor area because I felt it suited better.
Yeah. It's interesting. Lots of people are doing kind of arch designs, and it makes sense. It's just kind of like, do a little circle around.
How you get through it, yeah.
Yep. And then you get spun out this side,
Exactly.
You gotta get your speed up.
And then this is just like a little sitting area again with the fountain and the... Why am I blanking on the name of this thing?
It's a telescope.
Telescope, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Shane.
I'm a little concerned though, because it's pointed directly at the sun. Just don't stare at the sun with the telescope. That's not a good idea.
I mainly did that thinking it could have been the moon.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah.
I mean, that could be the moon. Yeah, we don't know what the celestial makeup of the area is.
And there's that hole in the fence. So.
Oh, I see. I see. What the telescope is really for. Trying to catch a glimpse of Hadari or something, right?
Uh-huh. In Palia world, it's Ho Daddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
That's hilarious. And then of course, like the hot tub, and these are just like, instead of typical pool chairs, they're sunbathing beds.
Oh yeah, I get it. Every time I see these, I always think, that's a flex.
Oh yeah.
If you got more than one of those, total flex.
This is my little... Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I love how this is laid out. It's fun to see how people are using these little compartmentalized spaces, But what is this area for?
It's like witchy vibes, getting your fortune told.
Ah, yeah. Nice.
I figured it was a cute little area where you could just vibe or do business.
Or do business. Vibe or business. TM. Yeah, I like how you have this laid out. Definitely. Like, what are your plans with the area? What sorts of things are you planning on adding for this?
I don't know. This has actually been here since I first got the gazebo, which was like pre-beta stage. It's just little by little, but I mainly concentrated on my other plot, which is the cake plot.
Got it. Yeah.
I've been putting a lot of work into that, so this one's a work in progress. Over here, I've got like the collection of the lockbox or the treasure chest.
Always fascinating to see. Like, it's one of those things that Palia did that, you know, no other game did. When you get like loot or something like that, you get to keep the treasure chest, and then a decision has to be made. It's like, what am I gonna do with this?
Exactly.
I'm gonna use it as Lego pieces.
Yeah, and I put them on display on the shelves.
Yeah, this is my loots, or loots of past adventures.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, like, we're coming around here, and you got your house design. The way that it's laid out is really cool. I'm excited to go see on the inside when you're ready, of course. But
right,
you have 2 harvest houses. Is that oh yeah, because of the new update, right?
Right. I was happy because I made a little guest house.
Oh yeah.
Whoever wants to come stay, maybe the in-laws, who knows.
That's right. We're gonna keep you far, far away.
But it's cozy.
Yeah, it is. It is very cozy. I like what you did with the fireplace next to the bed, the color schemes that you use. Very clean. Very clean.
Yeah, that's one thing with me. I always did very clean, and then I call Ash the clutter queen. So she would come in and just put her touches on what I already had, and
then you go and you clean it up afterwards.
Basically.
All right, everybody. Usually this is kind of where it gets a little real. Make sure you leave a comment so far what you're enjoying, and like the video if you haven't done so already. All right, here we go.
Welcome.
Ooh. Open floor plan. Very nice. So tell me about your colors and some of the decisions that you made here.
So I was hoping for the purple to be a little different type of purple, and I just didn't feel like it fit my vibe, the berry color. And then I found this, and I said, this is definitely me. And I almost just went with everything this color in this house. I just thought it fit perfectly with every single piece that I have. And I just wanted like a cute little area. Like when you come in, you put your coat on here, you sit down and you chill a little bit.
Talk to your choppa, pretend not to be crazy.
Exactly. Just have a nice little open area when you first come in.
Yeah, I love how this is laid out, just like you can see all the way down there. Which room are we going to next?
One of my favorite spots.
Ooh. I also like your little apothecary corner. Very nice touch.
Apothecary? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sea witchy vibes all around.
Sea witchy vibes. This is where the food gets made. I love this. You have nicely decorated little tables, nicely laid out kitchen. And you know, it's like people make kitchens for efficiency, but when people actually go and they make like a more realistic type modern kitchen layout, it's super impressive. One of the best things that I picked out so far is your little breakfast bar. That is a nice touch. That is a really nice touch.
This is like a dream kitchen that I would have in real life.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's probably my favorite thing about this kitchen so far. and that's a minimum. I mean, there's you got a nice little wet bar area over here to the side, bottles and stuff stacked away. An actual pantry with herbs drying out.
Herbs. Yep.
I intentionally said herbs.
I know you did. And then this could be like a brunch bar even.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked how you had this set up, and I liked the little table off to the side, little breakfast nook. Super
Absolutely.
cool.
Can't have too many little eating areas.
No, never. Grand dining area. This is where everybody gathers.
Yep, when the big parties happen.
Yes. All the cooking, gets you working up an appetite, so.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that they didn't make the cakes steaming, because that would be weird.
Would be very weird.
But I mean, you gotta let things cool down. This is very well laid out. I like the floor choicing that you did and how you separated like the kitchen from the dining area with the different wallpaper colors.
Going into different rooms.
Yeah,
This is my favorite floor in the game.
It was hand laid out.
Yeah.
And you got, after you've stubbed your face, you can just make sure your looks are still on par.
Absolutely. This is actually, I know I keep commenting, but she was my decorator. This is an Ash trademark because she took her time and I think used the treasure boxes to try and level it out. And we put that together and I love it.
It's a very nice touch, definitely.
And then the cute little sitting area.
Lots of little places to sit, and it's always fun, and I think it's important for people to kind of take note, like angles of things. You have a little focal point, and focal point in this room would be the fireplace and all the little touches that you have, and the sword, just in case anybody decides to get fancy with the invading your house,
right?
just in case. But I do like how you have this set up where you have all of your treasures and trophies. One of my favorite things about Palia, as far as like how they handled achievements, like you get a thing that you can display. You don't just get an achievement point. Like, I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Slowly but surely, fishing is one of my least. I was terrible at it. Until recently, so I have more of everything else than fishing.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
Yeah. And in here is just like half office, chill area type thing.
Yeah, very cozy, very nice. It's always fun to see what people do with the hallways. Treating them as like a very small little nook room area.
I mean, I have one as a bathroom and I have one as the pantry. And then I was like, I needed to display certain things. So I chose that as, like you said, a nook.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we need more books. These are so empty. I have to start filling them, but
it's always a hard choice, what to fill them with. Because I mean, I get analysis paralysis. I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna put random stuff here. Ooh.
Yeah, my indoor garden.
This is really, really nice touch. Really nice touch.
I love it.
It's a very, very wonderful centerpiece for this room. And it's kind of cool how you transitioned, into this area with the flooring and everything. The floor feels a lot more worn, I guess, because it's kind of, garden vibes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Certified organic.
And then my bedroom and bathroom and beauty room.
Ooh, here we go. Very, very well open, luxurious, but also at the same time cozy.
That was my goal.
Nice little vanity area.
I got that idea from Kenyatta's room. She
That's
has
cool.
something similar.
I really like how everybody has, and just like you said a little earlier, how you took the furniture items and you made something that, you know, you dream about in your own home. Like the way that you have the bathroom set up is very luxurious. The nice marble touches, and I forget what the bottom on the wall is. I need to watch more HGTV.
I know, right? Because I forget too.
But it's the thing. It's fancy. That's all we need to know. It's fancy. Wainscoting. Yeah, my wife's sitting behind me. Thank you, Ellie.
Thanks, wife.
I like how you have the drapery above the bed too. That's a really cool touch.
And it angled the same way, but I'm like, nah,
Nah,
too straight.
Yeah,
It doesn't fit.
Who needs 90-degree angles when you have personality?
Exactly.
Yeah, very well done. Very well done. Nice and clean, cozy. I really like. We don't have doors yet, and if Palia adds interior doors, it'll be interesting to see how people adjust their home designs to that. But
Right.
in the meantime, people have been using the screens to kind of obscure sight lines for areas that are more private, and it's kind of fun too when people use them for secret areas.
Exactly.
Yeah. Q&A time. Do. How long have you been playing Palia? You mentioned, I think, a little bit. It was before or after closed beta?
Before. As soon as it came out, a friend of mine told me about it, and I don't game. And as soon as she told me about it, and I started playing it, I became literally obsessed with it.
What is your favorite thing to do in Palia as far as like the in-game activities are concerned?
I want to say the decorating's good because I am a Sims fan, so that was probably my favorite part of Sims 2. But then the community and being able to play together.
Yeah.
And having, like, you can go to each other's plot. Like, you can do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah, that is that's one of the biggest elements for a cozy MMO is being able to play with other people. And you've mentioned cooking before, right? So what would you think would be a group activity that's like cooking that you would want to do?
I don't know, maybe like it's gonna sound stupid, but like a whole decorating type thing where it's like you would each, well, because you kind of do that now, but it's like where everybody comes in, because once again, Ash is doing another plot where it's like where we started playing hide and go seek. On certain plots, like if you have a ton of tents and a ton of clutter. That's been fun. And then she did it where it's like a little village, and a few of us are going and she's making things and we're just decorating it that way. So I don't know if that can go like game wide with other people. I think that would be fun though.
Yeah, that would be fun. That's a really good idea, because like what makes tours, in my opinion, like special is we have roughly the same tools, right? You know, depending on your progression of the game, but it's what people do with those things that really makes it interesting. What elements within Palia, as far as like decorating, do you feel is missing that you would want to add? It's like the one little thing. It's like, I wish I had this.
I want to say more wallpaper ideas and more color schemes. Like I in real life like pastel colors. So maybe if we had some of those, or like something that could make more options.
Yeah, definitely. More colors is always a good thing, especially.
Yes.
It's always kind of a challenge too, because there's just some colors that wouldn't work with the types of furniture that they have to be, you know, they got to handle it delicately. But come on now, let people color things. Just
Exactly.
get a bucket of paint, throw it on the wall, have fun.
We have visions.
Yes, visions and swatch. I guess you could call you a swatch buckler.
Okay. I like it.
This has been a fantastic tour. Like, you have lots of clean elements in your build, and people are going to take inspiration from it, you know, even though at first you're just like, I don't really know. But really, it, just like Ash said, people do take inspiration from everywhere, big, small, medium. Even, you know, there's some people that I've toured that only had like a harvest house, and that's like, they packed everything within that one little place. That was it. I was like, whoa, that's insane. But, you know, it's also fun for me, right, to kind of see where people are on the spectrum between clutter core and clean core. And it's fun how people have, you know, identified. It's like, well, I'm more clean core. It's like, no, I'm definitely clutter core. Just throw it all in the corner and I'll make it look pretty later. But somehow it's just like, it's already looking nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to know what everybody thinks in the comments. Make sure to drop a comment and tell me what was your favorite part, what inspired you, what are you running home right now and implementing from this house. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you all for the next tour. Take care. Bye-bye.